Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Rianne and today I am doing a outfit styling that's a little bit extra over the top. I've had a sort of tradition since high school where at the end of semester I always dress up. Sometimes it's dressing up as a specific character or just dressing up just kind of over the top in a general sense. So I'm starting with the top that I just decided on and a petticoat that I'm going to layer a ridiculous number of skirts on top of. This skirt that I just put on is one that I made over the summer, and it just has a little hook and eye clasp in the back. Sweet. So, I'm also going to be layering let's just say I'm going to put the layers in what may seem to be an odd order. This is another skirt that I made. I don't remember when I made this one, it was a while ago. But it just has a ribbon that ties closed, and you'll notice it's a little shorter, but I mostly just wanted to try and get the shimmery iridescent kind of to peek through from underneath the other skirts, and it just adds that little bit of extra volume. And then I was struggling to tie it closed, which at that point it's okay to just turn it sideways or put the back in the front to tie it and then turn it around. Sweet. And the colors are already looking so pretty. And then here's where some of it can be a little odd with the layering. I'm going to put this dark blue lace skirt that I made in a recent video, and I'm going to put that over top of these two because I wanted that pretty lacy bottom edge to kind of peek through underneath the other layers. Awesome. Now that I have these on, I'm going to put on this skirt that I actually got on Amazon quite a while back. It's been one of my favorite skirts since then and has inspired me to make a lot of my softer, more flowy skirts. I actually found that putting this layer on when I did almost completely covered and hid the iridescent layer that I have already on. But like I said, if nothing else, that iridescent layer adds just a little bit of volume, and in this ball gown type aesthetic that I was looking for, it did just fine. So here you can see just a little bit of how the layers look together. And then the next skirt I have is made of this, what I always refer to it as like a bubble fabric, because it just looks like the way a bubble looks. But it's kind of this clear or sheer iridescent fabric, but it doesn't have the kind of rippled texture the other one did. It's not as crinkled. Like, yes, it has wrinkles in it that cause it to catch the light in interesting ways, but it is much more smooth, and I absolutely love this layer. I made this one over the summer as well, and it also just has like a little ribbon that ties closed at the waist. felt that the way that the iridescent fabric catches the light in this sort of green way, I probably could have just left it at this, but I decided to also add the skirt that it's actually the skirt that I made for the Zelda cosplay, which was my first video. And so I went ahead and added that, and it added a cool element to it where it was kind of hiding the other pretty layers until I spun or something, and then it's a little bit shorter than the other layers. So they kind of peek out at the bottom and add a cool layered effect. So I also ended up deciding to add white detachable princess sleeves or free-floating, freestanding princess sleeves that kind of match and go with the little white lace things on the Zelda skirt, and they look so cute. And then I also wanted to show that you could also kind of pair the top with the skirt that matches the sleeves a little better. I also made that skirt over the summer, and it's been one of my favorites. It's got almost a piratey vibe, but I think paired with the ball gown skirt, it almost has a more Cinderella vibe to it. And then, of course, the sleeves can be off the shoulder, and without the Zelda skirt, the little white puff sleeves can be worn if you want them, or I personally felt like they didn't match anymore. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to leave a comment or any suggestions, and we'll see you next time.